Okay, so we're going to look at a sequence that starts from standing, and I'm going to get inside control and snatch a single and dump him, and then it's going to go to the open guard from there. So from here, I tie up with Scott here. I've got his bicep, I've got his head, so this is inside control. This prevents him from getting a good grip on me to set up the takedown. With control of his head, I have control of his balance and his weight. And with this arm, I can raise it as I pull his head, and it gives me an angle for my arm to underhook. He's going to hang his overhook on there. All right, so I'm not home yet. I haven't gotten all the way to the takedown, but this is giving me a line. It's giving me access to his right side, possibly to his back, but at least to his side. So that means his right leg is in jeopardy, especially when my head is forcing his head that way by putting it here against his neck and holding it. All right, so he squares up with me because he's trying to protect that leg. And that's why I'm going to draw the leg out by circling away from it. I raise this up, and I wave to Mike over there. My shoulder slips under his armpit, and this arm, as I sink my level, this arm encircles his leg. I join my hands. Now this one is palm down. It's very important it's not palm up, because if I do the other one here, then he's going to lift up and break my grip. But if this one's palm down, then he tries that, it just fortifies the grip. Now I drive my shoulder into him to force his weight onto the other leg. All right, so now it makes this leg lighter. I'm ready to take him down. My head was here previously, and this gives him an angle where he can whizzer. So I don't want to stay here, all right? I bring my forehead up against his chest and bring my elbows back to my ribs. So now he has no place to insert a whizzer. Go ahead and try it. All right, my head is sort of blocking him out. Now I'm going to take a baby step with my right foot and a big back step with my left. I'm going to turn at least 180 degrees as my head slips off. My chest and shoulder are going to go up against his thigh. As I turn, I take him down. I dump him on his back. Okay, notice I stay on my feet and I've still got his leg. My goal from here would be to clear this leg and pass. But now we're going to switch roles and look at what happens from the guard. He just took me down. Now I know he's going to pass this way. He's going to try. So I insert my foot right away inside his knee. Which means if he tries to pass, he's just going to drag me with him. As he's doing this, I'll pull my foot out and put it on his hip. All right? I'll rotate to the right, grab his ankle and grab his wrist, both on the same side. Left ankle with my right hand, left wrist with my left hand. All right? Now I'm in this position where I can sweep him with the hammer sweep. I'm going to push his hip with this foot as I block him from stepping this foot back, and my hand is holding his ankle, preventing him from stepping that foot back. So he falls, and I fold my knee, I fold my leg under me, so that as he falls, it brings me up to this position, a kneel and post position where I'm ready to pass. I can pass either side, depending on where he moves his hips, which leg is down. If that leg is down, I can flow directly into this pass. My knee comes down, my arm goes around his neck. I'm blocking his knee, and now I turn my hips. Okay? I bring this through, I drive my knee against this hip, and now I've got side control. Stabilize. So, looking at this again, the takedown, I've got his head, I've got his bicep. I pull his head forward, and to his left, so to my right. I string the underhook through and I get my forehead against his neck. He squares up with me. He knows that right leg is vulnerable, so I've got to draw it out, snatch it, line my head up, turn and dump him. Okay, now I'm the guy on his back. I just got taken down. Just because you were taken down, it doesn't mean anything's over. It just means, you know, the match has begun. I insert my foot inside his knee. He can't pass now. All right, I grab his ankle, pull my foot out, put it on his hip. Now this time, as I sweep him, he comes up, his hips are that way. Previously, my knee went that way because this was the leg that was down. But when his hips are off to this side, this is the leg that's down. So I don't miss a beat, I just flow right through. All right, now my knee is going across. All right, the other side over his left thigh. I'm lifting up on this arm, I can have the elbow, or if I can't get to the elbow, I'll get the wrist. I'm lifting up, I've got to have the underhook on this far side. I can't be like this. If I pass here, he's going to get my back. I'm really in trouble. So I've got to have, the underhook means I can put weight on his chest. I can hold him down. Even after I pass, if his elbow's down, now I can pull this up. and clear it and get a good modified scarf hold. Now I lift this up and under, and I've got it.